Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is George from the Elvis Vinyl Guy channel. Today with my Garth Brooks hoodie. This is from the 2010 floods we had in Nashville. He put on a series of concerts to raise money, so go Garth. And my Marine Corps hat today. So this is my first $30 Thursday of 2017, and there's going to be a little vinyl update along with it. I didn't get all these for $30 Thursday. Lord knows it would have been a lot more than $30. I did spend a lot more than $30, but there's a vinyl update plus the $30 Thursday. All that's out of the way. Let's start. Starting off, the debut album from Duane Eddy, Have Twangy Guitar, Will Travel. This is the record store, not record store, the Record Club edition. This came out in 1965. It is stereo, and it is on Jamie. This is the album that introduced Rebel Rouser to everybody. He does do a version of Elvis's Loving You, written by Lieber and Stoller. But yeah. What I thought was really funny, I'm not a big, I don't have a lot of knowledge on Duane Eddy. I know his music, but the Traveling Rebels, which is his band, sax is Steve Douglas, drums is Mike Bermany, guitar is Duane Eddy, but look who plays bass. Ike Clanton. How odd is that? If you don't know who that is, that's from our history books here in America. Ike Clanton was one of the men that went up against Wyatt Earp and the gang at the gunfight at the OK Corral. And apparently there was another Ike Clanton in history, and that was the bass player for Duane Eddy. So yes, Have Twangy Guitar, Will Travel from 1965 Record Club edition. This is the second cover. The first cover, I don't even like the first cover. I like the second cover. It's a lot better looking. Just a beautiful package. You can still see the spine. It's pretty decent. The record plays great. The cover's, VG condition. This was a really cool find. This is part of the $30 Thursday. You know what? I'm just going to separate all these. All right. So Duane Eddy was just a vinyl update record. This is another one, Mother Earth. It's their second album, Make a Joyful Noise. Now on this this group features Tracy Nelson and Boz Scaggs. And this is pretty nice. Pretty good stuff. It's got a countryside and a city side. Tracy Nelson's the vocals on most of this. Some of them have a Reverend Stallings as the vocal. Boz Scaggs was not a vocal. He was part of the Earthmen, which I guess are their background vocals, which was Robert Arthur, Lonnie Castile, Claiborne Butler Cotton, Ronald Stallings, and Boz Scaggs. So yeah, pretty cool. It's on Mercury. And it is a gatefold. It is from 1969. This is the gatefold. Next up is Johnny Mathis, Romantically on Columbia. I don't have a lot of Johnny Mathis. It's a 2i Columbia. So I was real stoked to get that. It's a really nice condition. This was a DJ copy. Larry Murray, Sweet Country Sweet. I really bought it for the cover. And it's the DJ I don't know anything off of this. I don't recognize any of the players except for Buddy Emmons and steel guitar. It is on Verve Forecast, white label DJ special disc jockey record, not for sale. So I believe this is from 19. And then say it just says made US, so I don't know, but it's definitely 72, 73. It looks like. I haven't spun that yet. And Taylor Swift's first self-titled album. This is a 2006 release. It's not the um, it's not a reissue. Big Machine Records. Gatefold. I'm sure that's all you guys want to see of that. Now, starting going forward are going to be my $30 Thursday finds, and these are pretty cool. A lot of 50s and 60s. I went to the Great Escape, and basically, they have bought this gentleman's 8,000 piece collection, and it's all 50s and 60s. Doo-wop, rockabilly, rock and roll. I mean, I could have spent $2,000 there. There's a bunch of stuff I got to go back and get. It was just crazy the amount. Everybody Holly record pressed except for That'll Be the Day and the Chirping Crickets was there. Every one of them, including imports. A lot of imports, but they've only got a third of it processed and out on the shelf for sale. So there's still a lot that I haven't seen. But this is So Much in Love, the story of a summer love. This is the first installment by The Times, which is a new band that I knew nothing about. But I have spun this, and it is amazing, and it's on Parkway. It's mono. They do the 12th of Never. I thought this was cool, too. I haven't seen one of these. It's got an original Cameo Parkway inner sleeve. A lot of stuff was really complete with this guy's collection, but yeah, this is cool. It's got Good Night, My Love, Pleasant Dreams, That Old Black Magic, Autumn Leaves, Summer Days. Really good vocals. Really reminiscent of Tony Williams of the Platters. And another addition to my Tommy Sanz collection, When I'm Thinking of You. This is a really good album. It starts off with Hello Young Lovers. The Bobby Darin, well, 1,000 people recorded it, but his version is really unique. He really slowed it down and almost it sounds like an Elvis love ballad now. And that's not what you're used to hearing Hello Young Lovers. But I'll Be Seeing You is on here. Fools Rush In. I'll Remember April. A lot of good songs. Of course, it's got the original Capitol inner sleeve. Pretty much every Tommy Sanz album I have has the original Capitol inner sleeve. Seriously. Technical difficulties with the rainbow label. Another edition is Sing Boy Sing. It's a soundtrack featured Tommy Sanz. All the songs are done by Tommy Sanz. One of my favorites is I'm Gonna Walk and Talk with My Lord. Amazing song. This is Tommy Sands' version of Loving You by Elvis. The entire album is it just teeter-totters on the brink of rockabilly, but it's still kind of like bubblegum, like pop, kind of from the 50s. But just the vocals are amazing. Of course, the Jordanaires, you just can't get. This is on the Till Capitol label. But yeah, Sing Boy Sing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And my third installment is This Thing Called Love, Tommy Sanz, with the original inner sleeve and the rainbow label once again. This is a really good album too. I Only Have Eyes for You, All I Do Is Dream of You, and My Happiness is on here. He does a really beautiful version of My Happiness by the Ink Spots. So really cool record. If you get a chance to pick this up, I would. Any of those Tommy Sands, I'd pick them up, man. If you like the 50s at all, it's really, really good vocals and just really good production and music. Then I go from Tommy Sands to, I believe, the second album of Georgia Satellites. This is on Elektra. This has Open All Night on it. A whole lot of shaking, cool inside, don't pass me by, my baby, on and on and on. But really cool inner sleeve and just beautiful mint vinyl. I haven't spun this yet. I really like the first album, Keep Your Hands Yourself. And if I'm wrong, if this is the first album and Keep Your Hands is their second album, let me know. But I thought Keep Your Hands is their first album. I have not seen this album before. So yeah, let me know. Really good. I'm sure it's going to be a great record though. And in memory, I couldn't let this go. It was real cheap, but it was really beautiful. It's the only one I have, the only one I've seen really. But we just lost Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, and we lost her mother the day after, Debbie Reynolds. And I found this. Am I that easy to forget, Debbie Reynolds? It's on Dot Records. It doesn't have an inner sleeve. A couple of these don't have inner sleeves, and I ran out, so that's my next trip to the stores to get inner sleeves and outer sleeves. I ran out of those too, but yeah, this has got "I Love You 1,000 Ways." I can't love you anymore. Love is a thing. City Lights, just for a touch of your love, and Am I the Easy to Forget? Some more, but really cool. And it's really cool. I don't want to be. I don't want to be hurt anymore. Nat King Cole. This is on Capitol. It's mono. Really gotta love that album cover. I've listened to this and it is just absolutely stunning. My favorite BJ Thomas album, I got a copy of it here. It's Billy Joe Thomas. It's on Scepter Records. This is the album that brought us Rock and Roll Lullaby. It is the gatefold. I did find out that on Rock and Roll Lullaby, actually, a few of these songs, I believe, um, background vocals are Mark James on a lot of them. If you don't know who Mark James is, he's the one that wrote. I want to say he wrote "Suspicious Minds," but he also wrote many others, like I think "Moody Blue," maybe "Way Down," "Always on My Mind." Um, yeah, he's got a lot of Elvis cuts. But Duane Eddy played guitar on. I believe that's the only one that he did. I thought he was on more than that, but he played guitar on Rock and Roll Lullaby. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful record. If you get a chance to pick this up, Rock and Roll Lullaby is not the only good song on this album. This album is just freaking killer. I played it like 3 times last night. Absolutely love this record. It brought out the year I was born, so I really love it. Now for my 3 biggest finds. Oh, these are just amazing. Uh, this unfortunately has writing across the top, but on Coral Records, Buddy Holly and Bob Montgomery and Holly in the Hills. This is from 1965, I believe. This is the stereo pressing. The original coral inner sleeve. And that Kukio rainbow coral label. Prefer the maroon coral label. I wish they wouldn't have changed it. But yeah, Holly in the Hills. Now this is really cool. I love the back. It's got his records on there. But I Want to Play House with You, which is Baby Let's Play House, the Elvis Sun release. Fool's Paradise, which is Buddy Holly with the Crickets. Wishing is on here. Down the Line, Soft Place in My Heart, Lonesome Tears, which is another cut with Buddy Holly with the Crickets. And then Gotta Get You Near Me Blues, Flower of My Heart, and You and I Are Through. But some of these are Bob Montgomery, but most of them are all Holly. Holly plays on every one of them, but some of the vocals are Bob Montgomery. Really good, solid, awesome record. And Johnny Burnett, Roses Are Red from 1962, I believe, 62 or 63 on Liberty Records. Still in the shrink. Just absolutely beautiful. Shrink. Just a little corner bump there. Nice tight corners though. Little bump to them, but nice and tight on the opening. You know, advertising other Johnny Burnett records. Just a solid vocal performance on this. You got Roses Are Red, Lonesome Waters, Clown Shoes, The Fool of the Year, The Poorest Boy in Town. I got a lot of things to do. Just a lot of good stuff. But you got that beautiful Liberty stereo label. This really looks unplayed. I don't see any spindle wear at all. I don't see any marks on the vinyl at all. I mean, it's very, very glossy and beautiful. So that was a really cool find. And my find of the day, let me get this back to sleep first. My find of the day is something I have never seen in my 30 plus years of collecting, and that's Del Shannon's Little Town Flirt. This is his second album. It's original mono pressing, 1963. His first album came out in 62. It was Runaway. This album also has the original recording of Runaway on it. So I don't know why the two albums, but Two Kinds of Teardrops, Dream Baby, which is the Roy Orbison song, Happiness, Hey Little Girl, She Thinks I Still Care, which is the George Jones song, Runaway, Run Around Sue by Dion, Hats Off to Larry, one of my favorite Del Shannon songs, Kelly, Hey Baby, Go Away Little Girl, and Little Town Flirt, another great Del Shannon tune. But look at this. Beautiful Del Shannon record. This was my find of the day for sure. It's just got a regular white inner sleeve. It's got a little bit more markings on it than I normally would have purchased, but this record, this record defies record collecting. This record actually, normally I wouldn't even put it on a turntable because I have a brand new needle I just installed, and I normally wouldn't even play this. It has so many scratches. But the vinyl must be really high quality vinyl or something because these scratches are nothing. They don't make a sound. This sounds like it's a 180 gram release. It's been brand new. I mean, it defies my knowledge of record collecting. Um, None of them. I mean, you can't feel any of them, but they just look horrible. They're more than just paper scuffs. I don't know if you can even see them. See some of those? But the thing has absolutely no back. Look at that. Absolutely no background noise whatsoever. There's a one to two just pops, and it's nothing. I mean, sound is absolutely dynamic and beautiful. One of the best sounding records I've probably ever purchased. And just, I mean, God, look at that album cover. How awesome is that? If you get a chance to pick this up, do so. It was a pretty expensive purchase, but well, it could have been an expensive purchase. The Great Escape, really, they don't price their stuff like a lot of record stores do. Luckily, I got off with that for under $10, and it books in mint condition, which that's not, but in mint condition, that's anywhere from $300 to $1,000 record. Um, anyway, so that's it. That's everything I have. I had some CDs, but I'm just going to make that part of my next update. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Will be 45 Friday. I will be filming me going to the record store, and you know me, I'll probably pick up some records too. I try to stick to 45s, but sometimes I find vinyl I can't pass up. If I go, I'm going back to the Great Escape, so I will be buying one record. I know they had Elvis's Today album, the quadra disc copy, still in the shrink, and they only wanted $39 for it. And it was absolutely stunning and beautiful. Why? If I would have bought it the day that I was there, I'd have to live with one of you guys. But my wife pretty much said, "Yeah, go ahead and get it," on Friday. So that's what I want to do. I hope it's still there. Probably will be. Not a lot of people are going to spend $39 on a record, but I really want that in my collection. It's in shrink. It's very beautiful. No wear to it at all. So anyway, hey, I'm rambling on. You guys love the music in your mind and take it easy.